Do you know them kids at school that used to get free school meals and everyone used to pick on them? Well, I was that kid. I used to be a broke bitch. But now I'm sat here in Skims pyjamas. I've made it in life. So let's talk about some unethical things that I did when I was broke. When I was at sixth form, there used to be people that used to come to our sixth form to do chlamydia testing. And if you do the test, you get a little gift. Now the gift was a free cinema ticket or some underwear. So as soon as I saw that, I said, sign me up. Now this was at sixth form when I was 17 years old. I come from an Indian family. I hadn't even looked a guy in the eye yet, or even kissed a guy, never mind anything else. But I was broke. I needed those free cinema tickets. I'd always watch my friends go out to the cinema together and I could never afford to go with them. So I went to the stand and I'd done the test and they told me I'll get the results back in about 48 hours. I started panicking thinking, oh, what if it comes back positive? Again, I hadn't even kissed a boy yet. Obviously the test was going to be negative. And that week, me and my friends all went to the cinema. I had an amazing time. The next day that I went back to sixth form, I saw that the chlamydia test was there again. I went to that stand every single day. The people working there must have thought, bloody hell, she's a slag. She's getting tested every day. By the time that the stand had left, I moved on to a different school. I had about 10 free cinema tickets. The next story is while I'm at uni. So I went to uni in London, but my family's from Newcastle. Every single time I'd go back home to visit my family, I'd have to get the coach because the trains are so bloody expensive. I genuinely think it would have been cheaper for me to leave the country than get a bloody train back home to Newcastle. The coach used to be about 6-7 hours. The most traumatic time of my life. It was horrible. There was one time that I booked myself a train ticket. I felt so bougie. I was like, oh, it's a 3-hour journey. I'm going to be sat in a seat, loving life. And I missed the train. And I couldn't afford another train ticket. So my only other option was to go and get a coach. And the thought of that alone made me cry. I was at the train station bawling my eyes out. So I made my way over to the ticket office with tears streaming down my face. And the train conductor asked me, he was like, are you alright, love? Like, what's going on? I missed me train. And then I thought, I'm going to have to put my acting skills to use. I lied to the train man and I told him I'm 14 years old. I was actually 18 at the time. And I said, I've missed my train and my dad's waiting for me on the other side. And he's going to be really angry with me that I've missed this train. I don't have a dad. Not only did I lie about my age, I lied about having a parent that doesn't exist. Anyway, the train man proper felt bad for me. So he gave me a brand new ticket for free. I was that broke, guys, that I lied about having a father. I've got so many other stories from when I was broke. So if you want a second part, let me know.